Welcome to another day, another Honkai Vista Rail. Today,
There's no backing out now, for me or you. Nothing but a boy.
sorry, my brain, I'm just reading something here. 6th level. Okay, I'm gonna do the new side quest. Sorry, I was just replying a text. I'm still continuing to grind for 3 weeks material, so we're gonna get them very soon. Essentially,
There's no backing out now, for me or you.
What the fuck was I saying? Right, I was just doing the thing. Okay. Ta-dang. Daily's done. Grind finish. It is 11:14 p.m. of 16th of February 2024. 2025. Holy shit! I'm so used to saying 2024. 2025. So fast. So fast. Want to say. Pure fiction. Sometime soon. I guess there's nothing else, right? There's nothing else for me to check. I'm gonna just go straight ahead and do it then. It's 6-6. What? Wait, what? I thought it's 664. Fuck, did I accidentally... It is 663. What? Why did I put this one? What the fuck? Am I high or something? I actually put the stream title as 664. Oh, that is wow. But no, I didn't. It's not like I missed a day or anything. No, I am just actually put the yesterday stream I put 662. I just don't get how the fuck did I manage to do that. Okay, that's weird. Good thing I checked. The one time I checked, thank God it actually does matter. Okay, so now we can just jump straight ahead and do. I'm not gonna do this for a long while. Mini. This one. this one only have money, so I assume this one is a very fast one. So I might as well get this out of the way. It's either like introduced to a new mechanic or a game mode. Not game mode like, listen, like a new mechanic like essentially. That's why it's like give you only money, and it's through the game mini game mechanic that you earn extra.
Anything interesting here?
Am I right? They say history tend to reflect the collective views of the past, and that's what worries me about the future. Regardless of the era, human just can't seem to break free from the same mistake. But hey, don't stress too much. As long as there are characters aiming to overthrow and become Titan, and there are still ordinary people like me pretending to be devoted. Okay, my vibe won't be too suffocating, especially if they claim to worship Thanatos. Give me a sec, I need to check my audio. Am I sound alright? Test. Sound alright, but what if I put it further away? Like right here. Actually, I sound the same. Am I crazy? That both this and you can tell it's a bit further, but I think mostly the same. Is there like an auto tuning feature that I'm not aware of? Oh well. About the scapegoat, this is different from our usual banter. Let's go somewhere quieter to talk about this. Who the fuck are you? Why would this be quieter than our usual banter? But I guess you're the partner I've been waiting for. This is great news, excellent news. What? I really stick you a relatively quieter corner? I feel I'm getting robbed. No way, you can take 1/10 of me easily. I read that wrong. You can take on 10 of me easily. I'm like, 1/10 what? Anyway, since you asked me about the golden scapegoat, a name that I came up with secretly, that means you're clear the 4 basic stage as You're the thing. Yes, I challenged them too and was fortunate enough to pass the one that weren't dangerous. That's how I got the translation of the ancient Titan language, as we can hear them in challenge that or when the word is related. Fuck. Bundle dried fernel branches slightly, then let it fully soak in olive oil. That is how hardy torch is made. Growth, decay, and sprouting once more. They were once unrelated to the uncivilized world, yet given a name by the unreasonable, and then burned to ashes again. Like that state amid, while brush commemorating divinity, there must always be a lamp frame for sin in this world. The traveler thought as such. Fire and light are the embodiment of their sin. A feeble flame is light. Its light is akin to a young girl's long hair, shimmering with silken splendor, yet destined to be devoured by the endless darkness. People always say that light and dark are opposite elements, as if they were two sisters, but their nature can't be more different. Darkness is infinite time and space, clumsy and dull. Light is ephemeral life, fleeting in its bright brilliance. Nameless dark cloud forever linger at the corner of the range. The smart lamp will pursue itself. I know nothing but the butcher's knife after all. Every word I say, it just flew by me right now. The sky has crossed the great sea, the storm stirring crashing wave against the coast. Broken ivory rocks are strewn over the black reef, like leeches grow out of salt. Those are vestiges of dismembered tides. The traveler ride the wave with their lamp in tow. Those waves are more alabaster and more fleeting than wool, and also even closer to voiceless eternity. One can imagine a bird wobble by picking up a feather. Therefore, a feather is a singing bird. One can imagine a Dolium figure by picking up a ceramic shard. Therefore, a ceramic shard is a Dolium and can seemingly be filled with nectar. One can imagine a traveler home by seeing them. Therefore, a traveler is their home, where one can touch the rainbow speaking at the range. God wished to see the world thus come darkness, light. What the fuck are you on about? Well, feels like there's something enigmatic behind it, right? For example, the Dragon Slayer inevitably become the evil dragon, and the Torchbearer inevitably become ashes. Right? It'll give off an energy that's a little gloomy and deep, but extremely poetic. Anyways, they are all precious information extracted and translated from the treasure bestowed upon by the golden scapegoat, and I firmly believe that they are of unusual significance. Just look at the first stanza. Fire and light are the incarnation of that sin. Is this referring to the great Kratos air? Maybe their plan to save the world will somehow cause irreversible damage to the world, but we must bear it no matter what. Are they hurting because of it? But what are unable to explain anything to us mortal? Also in the second stanza, after all, I know nothing but of the butchering blade. The source of the information seems to be believed that an unseen power from a mysterious domain is threatening the world. But what could it be? Oh, and the last line of the fourth stanza, the god wished to see the world, and so darkness, light came into being. The scholar was unable to precisely interpret the meaning of the title word here, and it contained two opposing interpretations. What does that mean? Could it be that in the ancient Titan language, luck and darkness, and also time, are represented by the same word? The scholar and I couldn't come up with any explanation of that withstood scrutiny. Maybe the only way for us to answer it is to record more such whisper from the different challenges, and also might bring about more questions. Just get to the point. Basically, I think there's an incredible history. The goal is but no one knows what it's going to do to me. Well, why don't I add you to our secret discussion group on the Tesla? Once you overcome more of the golden cancer, the scholar will be able to send her newer translation to the group. It's much safer compared to meetup. Blah 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 blah. Yes, you get it. It's more exciting if the researcher feel a bit for little forbidden, right? Anyways, people might start suggesting us if we stay any longer. Let's talk on Saturday next time. Don't mention this conversation where see you in Cafe Lab Plaza. Also, isn't our fucking message being tracked by the golden retriever or whatever the fuck their name is? Shit, there's gonna be so much message. As for the matter of the golden scapegoat, let's get here. The group owner is a scholar senior I have great respect for. She muted all member. Enough with the flattery. Let's wait until you both have the same profile. Let's wait until we accumulate some new discovery before discussing further. But based on the pace before, it will probably be promising once you all collected 4 more goat head. Alright, posting here some head cannon I currently came up with is actually quite entertaining. In the distant era, century at the dawn of creation, the world was brand new. Back then, people relied solely on pointing where sheep was not necessarily sheep, and human was not necessarily human. At that time, there may not even been fire. People ate raw flesh, and their brutality might even be resorted to cannibalism. Later, a hero or heroine stole the cold flame from a titan who had no such intention to give fire. Thus, those who fear fire become sheep, and those who did not become human. But this hero remember that in the past there was no difference between human and sheep, so they wore a sheep mask ever after, as a foundation of creating a divide between the shepherd and sheep. Even though they brought civilization to humanity in nightmare deep in the night, he or she has become darkness itself, intently pursuing and hunting themselves. What? I'm not reading that. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, okay. You know what? That's a mistake. Time to. Ah, fuck, there's one right there. What the fuck was that kid doing? There's too many things for me to interact right now, and therefore I will not interact any of them. Where the fuck am I going? The Romas? It is the Romas. Citizen, we have seen it too. It was this outlander, me, that my beloved boss man would exhibit such major mood swing, refuse to receive gas for days on end. It is the trickery of this outlander. I'm trying to press spacebar on the wrong PC. Slander. I only pet it lightly. Who knew your dromas would be so timid? Lightly, my dromas are scared beasts blessed by Glorious. They are nigh priceless. Like Bossman here, loses his appetite when he's frightened. Without food, it won't have strength to carry people, and if it doesn't work, I'll lose that much more money in a day. And look at all these beautiful scales. They are a little sharp, shabby, but whoa, when did the scratch appear? You must have done this with your grubby finger. That was already there to begin with. Stop making excuses. No one touched it before you that day. You will pay for your losses. Those who have just arrived worry not, for I shall reiterate the story once more. In recent time, Bossman has been unusually lazy and noticed something about Miss and personally stood guard by his cage. Guess who I caught red-handed? This outlander. He will come here on time every day. Get close to Bossman, and also you call the fella Bossman, the drummers. Get close to Bossman and pinch it violently. My heart bleeds for his abuse. I was massaging it. I noticed something off with his behavior, surmising that he was overworked and wanted to ease his pain. An owner like you working your working your beast of burden to the bone without a day's off. Even mountain dweller would be hard pressed to keep up. How we rear our livestock in Okema will not be dictated by ignorant outlanders such as you. Are you disrespecting our custom? That's right, I don't know much about dramas, but this outlander is overstepping his boundaries. Yeah, that's right. Even there might even be another that one might be even another remnant of Zagreus worshipper. Look at them sneaking about. Hold on, I have a message to. Hear that? According to our law, you now have two choices: resolve it with compensation, or I see you in civilian court. But I have no money. Well, don't blame me then. Where are the guards? It's time to earn your keeps. Okay. Lord Lilioder, such matters are a tad unreasonable, no? As the conflict gradually reached breaking point, someone just come in. Can I just do this entire quest without saying a single word? And who are you? Just an ordinary geriatric Lord Luder. I reckon you must have knowledge of this matter from your competent poise. I have a few questions regarding these pack beasts. Not only the draw masters, I also know my merchant like the back of my hand. Ask away. As the guardian of these draw masters, what is the most commonly known characteristic of Giorios? Need you even ask? Is earnest hardship, tenacity, and thick tide. Then how should dramas blessed by a general be manifested? It's the same way, obviously. On this note, everyone may be asking a question. If this Roma were blessed by the Titan, how could such a tough creature have scratched on his scale? I shall hazard a guess with this. When the city came and attacked, the Mad King wrought destruction along the street, causing damage to many Dromases. The scar on his scales are testament to his glory, but as a servant of the earth, mud covered his scar, preventing anyone from noticing. Till this gentleman gave a massage, causing the mud on his scale to be kneaded off, and thus was the scar revealed. How ludicrous! You think your outrageous Theodoric will acquit him from having to compensate me? Holy shit! I am impossible to pronounce word nowadays. If you didn't like that, there are another theories as well, that this drama wasn't blessed at all. They just and it's just unusually frail, or the scar wasn't even made by the gentleman to begin with. I believe Lord Luder is more aware of the truth. You are free to choose your explanation, no matter which one it may be. You, fine, I'm not pursuing this matter today. Just don't let me catch that outlander doing anything funny. This already was resolved way too quickly. The crowd engrossed in gossiply discourse. Some lauding in geezer glibness. What the fuck is a geezer glibness? I'm gonna write that down. Others sorry to see the drama end so soon. Mister, thank you so much. Alright, you'll run along quickly. Don't give anyone else a reason to speak ill of you, even if you did nothing wrong. The flushed outlander expressed profound appreciation and anticipated the ground. Don't be in such a hurry to leave, young friend. I still have something to say. I literally did nothing. My name is Sotres, the most witnessed geezer in Okema and the most devoted seeker of knowledge. I've heard of you, warrior of the outland. You also appear to be involved in the problem plaguing the holy city. Yes? As you can see, outlander are generally become less welcome here. You are also an outlander, but you have fought side by side with the Crescent Set, proven your courage, and here as an esteemed guest. Not all are so lucky. This former eternal city has been generous in opening its door to outsiders, but as the tide encroach, the goodwill in person's heart may slowly give way to misgiving. It is a long story. We should look for a place to speak about this comfortably. How about Memorial Palace above? I'm pretty rich patron there. If you don't mind, I go run above first. You can take a look around. The citizens are mumbling over what just happened. You might hear something interesting. Where to shall we go? The old man sure has a silver tongue. It's not the first time that they have tried to make things equal for Orlando. Well, that backfired on him this time, huh? When the next drawing of lots end, he'll probably still be struggling for a while. That we'll finally set to see. What lot? To enter the city, the holy city has taken in many people, and accommodation and other resources are limited, especially after Nikado's attack. We can't turn them away, of course, so if the outlander wish to enter the city, they have to draw lots to qualify. But Lady Triri brought back a group of generous priests some days ago, and they didn't have to draw lots to enter the city. Talented individuals are a precious commodity in times of need. The situation in the city is complicated. Everyone seems to have their fair shares of argument. The city are locked in a bickering, and the council of elder will likely reserve judgment for now. A word of advice: learning to think for yourself is essential. Just like me. No words. Okay, where am I going? The market worker. But what those outlander doing, being so hardworking, they're even willing to work for the Dromas free of charge. I also want to massage the back of Dromas. You just have an odd hobby that raises some brows. There's nothing like those outlanders who's brimming with vigor. Excuse you. Those weren't many outlanders who come to the holy city in the past, so the council of elder agreed to let them enter the branches. But who would have thought that this ruffian was so exceptional? They had only two conditions while looking for a job: food and logging. You didn't even have to pay for their work. No business owner in their right mind would have hired any local with such affordable stuff. I can't work for no pay. This is a very interesting, like, is it political? It's not really political, it's more like working aspect that's definitely does tie to politics, where foreign worker is good for a company, but holy shit, it's bad for locals. But then again, it's like, on the point of view of foreigner, you want to have that because that's how you get job. So it's like a very interesting, like, dilemma in the sense of local people. It's like, do you want foreign people to enter your land? Because sure, you have more talent, but then that lead to a lesser job opportunity for you as a local because you're getting outsourced. It's interesting to say the least. Right, the people should have been banding together to protect their own right, but that's another long story. Anyways, the Council of Elders is already discussing the outlander problem. We can wait for official word before acting. Who the fuck are you? Also, yoink. Why did this matter have a happy ending? Who will fill up the hole of boredom with me now? You hear outlander? I won't say that, but some outlander really flout the laws here. Take me for example. I have a bakery. It doesn't earn much most days, but I can make ends meet. It started about 2 weeks ago. There will be outlanders standing by the entrance where I close up, hoping they will offer any unsold bread to them. I didn't think much of it, but the people who could afford them caught wind of them, and also came to take advantage of my kindness. Everyone ended up wanting free bread, and my business suffered. If I didn't, they would just call me misery. Offering bread to outlander but refusing my countrymen, business would even be worse than outrageous. Can't this guy find a job or pay for their own bread? Okay, you know what? This is actually a very interesting topic to think about. And yes, I have known of, I guess, I'm not saying known, but I understand how why this issue could arise and came to be. Obviously, you want to have goodwill, good rep for your business. You do one thing that lead to people abusing their good rep. Abusing is a strong word, but utilize it because they maybe you don't even need to say like, oh, all of them are from this local. You could, even if you make the case that all the homeless literally will flock to your place just to get your free food. Is it still the fault of them coming to you? Probably, but again, then it's also a lead to like, where the fuck did I TP that lead back all the way here? Oh, sorry, that's a fucking different quest. It is. I myself do not know the answer to that, to be fair. But I myself would think like, yes, of course, free food for everyone. But it's like, I guess it's literally based on whether you want to have greed, not greed. Because money is, you still need to sustain, and you have money, you can use that money to also support the helpless. It's a tough cookie to be at. Is you, young friend, come and sit down on the water is just right. How the fuck you adjust the whole fucking bath here? Can I not go down? That is true. It's kind of weird that an old man just asks I assume like a relatively teenage girl to just go on a bath. I'm used to thinking with the flow of water, sometimes we are by a minuscule spark of inspiration away from the truth. You ought to give it a try too. You ended above, as he said, the time is just right. Where should I begin? How about we start with you? I hear that Nikado Breton were coming rampant in the city where you first arrived in Okama. Before the attack happened, an occasional outlander seeking refuge would come here for shelter. Their city has been razed to the ground and they could not survive long in the wasteland. And now the number of refugees seeking protection in the holy city is rising. Because you defeat Nikados, this made journey to Okama that much safer. Do you remain silent? Resources during disaster are scarce and Okama can't take in too many outlander. Welcoming everyone will only plunge the city into chaos. Right now, most of these outlander that has been situated in the shelter far away from the city wall. The situations are much better than the wasteland, with the city guard protecting the place, but you'll never grant them a sense of security akin to their home. So the Council of Elders came up with a temporary solution to allow only a small number of outlanders into the city, deciding by drawing lot. This matter may be unfair for those who object, because the council has rigged the process to select the useful one. Strongmen who have mastery over special skill and proficiency in heavy labor stand in the highest chance, while old folk with children in tow the lowest, even if they require more assistance. Sound hardly fair. That's the most fair. That is true. Alas, there is no evidence to prove that this sorting really exists. Even the citizens that think this is the authority of the host city, we have the right to decide who we help. Okay, resources are limited, but there's enough to aid most of the outlander. The real question is, are we willing to pay the price? If a group of strangers was starving at the gates and they could live with a handful of a mouthful of food, a girl will be more than capable of saving them. But you and I would have one fewer bite of an apple, for example. I like apple and apple, they keep the doctor away. Then are you willing to relinquish an apple on your table in exchange for a stranger's survival? But obviously it's not just apple, right? Apple is just an example. It can be anything like sure. A most noble answer. I knew you possess a precious kind soul, but you cannot force all citizens to make the same choice. The answer to this question incur further discord. The city they are locked in verbal conflict to this day. How I see it as least is that Alchema should be tolerant. Even if we can't save everyone, we should embrace kindness and provide resources for others to live on. Because the true resource is people. A city without their people is like a vessel without fire and brew, unable to stand steadfast in violent gales. You're not sure? Who knows? I feel only Oronix's miracle may be unable to give answer. Master, what are you doing here? I have a hard time finding you. I have a news for you. Are you a paladin? I have some good news first. Actually, I have only bad tidings. An outlander group arrived the city gate no longer. They did not attempt to enter the city, of course. Their course set directly for the abyss of fate instead. Their circumstances are unknown right now. Solitaire is silent for a moment as if contemplating a conundrum that he student through his way. The abyss of fate, isn't it extremely dangerous? Why don't they not head to the council of shelter? Because movement? I don't know, perhaps there has been conflict of fate with Okama, like the priest of Nodus. Good thing you're here, young friend. How about we survey the situation personally? Might I trouble you come with us? Sure. You are most forethought. I must treat you to a meal when we return to Alkema. Sorry, I'm like spaced out right now.
Dizzy in the bath, so
okay, Mr. Look, those things. though expected, the Mech King are eminently resilient. Perhaps outside Paladin, you stay in safe place. Your friend and I will be counting on your best to keep watch. No, I simply seized the chance to rally those refugees so they will keep calm. Get away from me, monster! Now.
I always deliver. There's no backing out now, for me or you. Expand your thinking.
Master, these people, they are not doing well. Some are already injured before we got here. Indeed, from the look of it, they haven't paid proper meal for a while. Who is in charge here? Thank you so much, especially the grey hair hero too. How could we ever repay you? Then that can wait. Why don't you go to the holy city? Go to the holy city design shelter. There's been sentry garrison there, and is much safer than here. Okay. A woman got before talking about some dramas while shop incident drawing tools the resource of delegation what am I reading and whatnot, so I didn't prepare to clarify. I cannot read. Okay. I think the burden of the holy city is already damaged heavy enough. Even if we back the guards to let us in, it will only add to the throne resource. And lead to an unpleasant situation. If that's the case, we might as well look every palace to begin with. Will we die? No, baby, it won't happen as long as the mama is around. But Uncle Etoji, Sister Aisha, they really look like they are going to die. My tummy is hungry too. Didn't you say we have something to eat once we get out of the holy city? Mama, when will we get there? I'm sorry, darling, I'm sorry. The woman crouched down to hold her child tight. Tears simply streaming down the corner of his ear. So the offer cleared his throat and pulled her to his side. Anyone who just suffered from so much hardship will find it difficult to keep their emotion in check. Best give it their mother and child some space. Outlander situation is much worse than I imagined. If we keep turning a blind eye, they will be at best survive for a week. That is, if they aren't attacked by a wild beast first. Very silent. At least the worst of the journey is over for those Outlander. Now we just have to look for simple help to live on. I have an idea. The only city shelter is only half-day trek away from the city walls. There are guards there, so it'll be safer. I'll be safer. It is just the way these refugees are worked. Getting things there would be, I guess I just have to follow what they want to do. much flood to begin with. Medicine supply we can provide 2 rows when they are later. But teacher, all medicine is not considered wartime supply in Koreama. This way is under strictly control. Most people won't even be able to buy it. I know, I think I'll wait at least to guarantee our survival. The good news is the food isn't strictly regulated. You can easily get enough food to feed these people for a week. So I thought I suggest we speed up the... Sorry. We'll speed up the medicine while on your logging. Buy some food back, after which we will recommend here. Hey, do I really need to come along? I was thinking of doing my own protocol with the guy. I need a higher up. Remember my instruction last month? I'm getting old and there are many things that I need to help for. If you come a day when I haven't the strength or to walk a step further, you'll have to keep my hand and see way on guiding the people of Akima. As you wish. Well then, before we go out, is there anything else our journey want to know? Sorry, want to say. You're asking the wrong question here. We should always provide all the help we can to the weak. It's not just because it is moral, but it is correct action, even from utilitarian perspective. Who knows when the role of the strong and weak will be reserved? When will we also need their help? Besides, isn't Cafele Majesty is bearing the burden of the world of the people? I never thought a lowly apprentice like me will get a chance to carry out a Cavalier will. It sounds very exciting. Then we'll meet later, grey hair hero. I completely cannot remember a single sentence. How the fuck? Yeah, I cannot follow. What the fuck are they on about? Where the fuck they want me to go? Here?
Is there anything interesting here? I doubt it.
I want to create food, not fruit and veggie, but food. Hey, you should know how to create a quarry in me, dear friend. I know this back with me. I will just take a while. Now she entered the house. When she returned, there's a large basket of hanging off her arm. They are so big, I wonder how she carry them. Blessed food, recite food and vegetable. There's also new material and bread in the basket. Even as for the item quality, you can only vouch for their item mandatory after explaining to them in front of you. Just, what about it, little one? If you wish, I should send you to for 4000 BC. This shop price and quality are accepted. If a minimum option is probably B, I'll take it. Where do you want to deliver? I can help out with that. I reach the holy state. I want to eat big apple pie. Soon, we're almost there. What else could you have? Fresh food with not with sample. Legend nutrient consumer might tolerate it for a few sides, but those who are on the brink of forget it tastes as sweet as honey. It's all food inside and they all look pretty good too. Mama, apple is an apple. Ah yes honey, we can make apple tart today. We're not big. What? They're not baking apple pie, but they just taste as good. Thank you for your support with what the fuck am I reading? Thank you for supplying us with food, heroes. I'll distribute them to our conversation. Let's go. Think of this ladies. Thank you so much. I go grab the biggest and freshest apple in the basket and shove it into your hand with a grin. Silly child, why would I'll be ever be satisfied even if it just sorry, and it was there begin. What am I reading? Before she can answer the question, a figure run over in a hurry. The mother and child agree and assist herself. Grave news, hero, master, he medic. That's not how the time child goes. A full hole. Alright, I'm calm. You have to listen carefully. The beginning, master said he had gone to get his medicine, but I heard of the rumor of the transport of the city lockdown allowed me to an ally and just follow the oh my god. He directed me to an alley and told me to return to a lake medicine from him when Quint has passed. There was time ago, so I decided to find something to eat, but when I was done, it's almost action hour. I decided out of the shop and headed towards the alley. I didn't get far before I saw manager walking to the tree guard. He wasn't cut, but I knew his expression that he doesn't want them out of cup. Yes. I tailed the funny guy with I tailed the guard and found that they are delighted player. Why am I having so much trouble reading? Am I crazy? I'm very tired, and I was like, I know getting into this is going to be a lot of talking, but this is too much talking. Holy shit. I did a guard and found that they have detained master on the upper level of the Memorial Palace. There were a lot of people there and I could get close, so I hurried back, discussed plan. I cannot remember like even a sentence of what you say. Yes, I did find the medicine in the alley. After all, it was a curious turn of event. Under some nefarious criminal, there has been some misunderstanding. I'm his student. The guy will never listen to me, but you're the hero who fall alongside the Cranson's hair. Please talk to the guard with behalf of master. Sorry, they have been captured. A misunderstanding is not beyond, but it is better if I ask him in person. Peyton said he's been detained on the upper floor of the Memorial Palace, so it shouldn't be hard finding him. Yes, just take me there.
Is there anything interesting here?
Anything interesting here? Holy, what are you doing? So this house is an outsider hero who fought alongside Grace to understand my apology. I can bend the rule for a short period for esteemed guests. I will inform you when the time starts. Oh my god. The room layout is quite cozy. There are no barn nor restricting devices. A modicum of respect has been left for whomever gets detained here. You're here, young friend. So these eyes are somewhat avoidant as he reluctant to have you see him in this state. I didn't want to come initially. Yes, who will want to involve with the suspect to help the outsider secure medicine? I slipped into the Holy City supply warehouse. In his theft, I understand very well I was committing a crime as for how it ended. It was simply my just desert. As for whether it was worth it, my only regret is that I didn't manage to transport more medicine out of the city into the hand of those who need it. I'm sorry for disturbing you, but I may have to renege on that promise to treat you for a meal. Of course, as an onlooker, we can always find myriad reasons to convince ourselves there's a better idea would surface if we just waited long enough. But those who need help can't wait, and neither could I. I'm an old man. I didn't have luxury, nor time, nor patience. Is there a need to go this far? You're not the only one with this question. As a citizen, why did I risk everything to help such strangers? Because I, too, hope that in my time of need, someone will lend a hand. A sage once said, if you want someone to be kind to you, you must first be kind to others. I think that's the most appropriate here. Of course, there's always people who think they'll never find themselves in hardship, except who can ensure that Oklahoma City wall will stand tall forever. Who can ensure? What am I going to do now? According to the Holy City's law, they will make me stand trial. There's a high chance that they won't be lenient. The price must be paid for doing the right thing, even more so for an ambiguous moral act like mine conducted to save my own savior complex. I am fully ready to accept its consequences. Before the final moment arrives, my only wish is to eat another apple. Yes, apple my favorite food. After they keep the doctor away. That's a pity we didn't get to know each other. Otherwise, I will surely discuss the wonderful flavor of apple with you, along with many other things. The guy at the beach gave me some apple. Should I give it to him? I don't know why not. Oh, you actually have an apple on you. This is one of the 10 essential idiosyncrasies of most sages. You learn fast. Thank you. I have no regret now. Socially gleefully crunch down on the apple. What? When he's halfway through eating, the cell guards walk in. Visit time over. Outlander, it's time to what's the fate in store for him? It's not up for me to decide. The public court will handle them. Wow, I wonder what the other two options gonna say. According to the Soteres, he trespassed on the Holy City warehouse, or to help a ground of wounded outlander. We have already dispatched people to investigate. This may affect his sentencing. The trial will be held at the Club Pele Plaza in 3 days. We also invite you to attend to witness justice of the Holy City law. 3 days, okay, 3 days later. Just straight up 3 days later. Alright, fellow citizen, orders. I am Elder Atros from the Down Cloud, priest of Talantos. I am presenting over the trial representing the will of the Council of Elders. The reason we are gathered here today is that the dearly respected public speaker, Soteres, trespassed on the Holy City warehouse and committed theft. According to law, theft is a crime punishable by imprisonment, but in light of the motive of this case, it cannot be easily judged based on precedent. And so, as for tradition that we uphold, we have opened up the public court for everyone present to be the judge. May titleless justice be with us. The citizen applause raised in crescendo in response to this opening. Till the elder gesture for clapping to cease. Hello, Atro. The commissary in this case lies in fact that Sergei risked his own well-being to help the group of wounded outlander. However, is this enough reason for his sentence to be reduced or even acquitted? Acquitted? Maybe not. Right? Reduced? I don't see why not. To my right is the prosecution representative and owner of the warehouse, the wealthy Liluder. He believed that the punishment should be harsh to prevent further supply from leaving the city. To my left is the defiant representing the student of the accused, Scholar Paladin. He believed that the sentence should be light, considering the action of the accused was indeed to save many lives. Both parties have submitted the document before the trial starts. Do any citizen present any question? Any question? As the sinner, I request to say a few words to everyone present. Hey Opha, you're caught red-handed and you're still trying to charm your way out of this? So you have the right to speak. Thank you, Elder Etro. Surgery cleared his throat, his eye mirroring a dromus and shelling in swampy mud. When such a creature is on the verge of death, his eyes are not one of wrath but wet with tears. In the Golden Age long past, we were once divided as city-states, separated from one another. In the Warring Age, not so long past, we once again divided ourselves as city-state, which became the reason for our battle. I'm sure everyone is familiar with this stretch of history. But the Black Tide does not discriminate between cities. In his eyes, we are all human, insignificant existence. In the present day, there are no other cities left. Their name that which we are so also familiar scattered to the wind. Which is why, in reality, Outlander doesn't exist. Which city do they hail from? The question posed before us is merely about whether we want to help a group of people who need it. As for my crime, precious time need not to be spent on it. I can accept the punishment, but I only hope that everyone will make this chance to discuss the current question with clarity. What stand exactly does the Holy City take with the underprivileged? What exactly are we leading the Eternal City? That's all. I thank Elder Grain for this chance. Now then, before the trial starts, do any citizen present any question? I'm curious, how do our grey-haired guests view this situation? As the hero who falls alongside the Kranos heir, your thought may be crucial import. Import? I would like to, yes. During the turmoil of the dramas, I didn't support anyone and just quickly watched things unfold. My actions have consequences? Later, Surgery invited me to discuss this. I professed my sympathy towards the Outlander at the bar in the Memorial Palace. After that, we once again meet in the abyss, the outsider who needed aid. Therefore, I brought down like some meals that were a good, but I don't remember this. Am I crazy? I actually don't remember this entire sequence. I must have fucking be so exhausted. I just straight up erased this from my memory. Holy shit! It is weird. I actually don't recall this. Raise hands. Millions of eyes and replied, as if saying, "Young friend, say true to your heart. Maintain neutrality." You inside? Hey. Now go. Okay. Obviously, from my point of view, as the person of, I'll say, in terms of like business wise, I'm still a student, right? So I do not have the opportunity to have my own business, own commercial, whatnot, right? Not. So I'm the one that's needing to spend to survive. So I'm obviously very skewed and biased towards this old man, which I forgot the name already, the Soteris side, right, of his action. But I'm not fool enough to think that there shouldn't be consequences. Otherwise, the whole concept of, I don't know, should we just let this go? Is this a turning point where we should demolish capitalism? Is it? Can this be? I don't know. My view on economical stance, like I okay, not even economical. I don't even know what's the correct term for it. Like whether you want to be capitalist, like socialist. I generally do not recall the phrase for it, but those are way out of my depth. Shoot, gone, out, window, right? But at this very current point of my life, I would definitely say this. Would I change in the future? I hope not. Right? The other guy sound like a prick. So, I support the scholar Palatine point. Mistake incurred from saving life should not be solely judged as a crime. I still say crime is a crime, right? I'm like, it's still kind of is theft, right? Like, I feel like that shouldn't just be ignored completely. I once saw those outlander with my own eyes. They were indeed in dire danger. If not for surgery securing medicine for them, the consequences would have been unimaginable. I do not recall any of this. I was sleep talking through all of this. In light of this reason, I believe that the sentencing should be suspended, reduced, or not guilty. I don't think it should be not guilty. I think there's nothing to be not guilty of. You're still guilty no matter what. I don't know, how often do judge give pardon if it's right enough cause? How much is the reduction anyways? How much is the sentence anyways? I feel like there's a lot of variable that's like meant to take into account that we are not getting into account. Sentencing doesn't, I mean not sentencing, suspending is absolutely useless. Fuck it, just reduce, sure. Master wasn't wrong about you after all. Oh shit, we're actually debating. I was wondering when are we gonna use this mechanic back again. Sorry. Oh god, do I feel this and they're just gonna die or something? Great, you're supposed to be an outlander here, a hero who must have something grandiose to say before the people. I never figured you for a jabbering troublemaker. Representative Lady, if you have any please respond to her without contempt. As everyone knows, theft is a crime, let alone selling regulated good to an outlander. How can this be considered a benevolent act? There should be another charge slapped on top of this crime. I feel like at this issue, obviously, you know what? It actually, the guy was right. This issue lead to a bigger problem. If the city was already very welcoming and have support for the outlander, or not even the outlander, the needy, then this situation wouldn't be. There wouldn't be a need of Robin Hood. There wouldn't be need of a vigilante going out taking risks for themselves just to save others, right? If the city, if the higher up that's in charge of the well-being of the people able to cater all instead of cater the few, then I feel like we wouldn't have this situation to begin with. Am I crazy? I'm probably not crazy. I probably say something like very, very common. I hope so. What? Did I even read what you say? I would have security executed. That will set an example for other potential criminal. Oh, that's what you say right now. This is not a place to pursue personal vengeance. Everyone knows you always hated Master, all because he thought your petty attempt to frame the outlander. I only have Ogema interest at heart. Otherwise, by the next entry hour, the Holy City warehouse would have been plunged clean. So many people absent. Maybe I should try to appeal to the public emotion. He should be executed just because you say so. He stood to gain nothing from his act. It was his own ability that determined the theft success. What? Use the characters as stealing core flame as an example. Ooh, some of this is pretty 2? Oh shit, yeah, EP. Selling to Outlander, those Outlander were penniless. He would have done much better fencing the food to you instead. You may have gotten rich unscrumptiously, but the fact that what the fuck am I just saying? According to the city guards fighting, there were no evidence of the monetary transaction. I will ask the prosecutor not to make any frivolous assumption. Let's change the subject then. I'll take a step back and assert this. If Soteris was really overcome with compassion, unwilling to further witness the Outlander plight, why did he not use his own asset? Even if he donates his entire fortune, that would be his personal freedom to do so. But he should have not taken property that belonged to the other. Okema property is only for the people of Okema. How do you define an Okeman? It's not like the supply are going anywhere. How much have you contributed to Okema? You lose capital virtues. Fuck me, I think it's 1. Because fuck it, I'm going in. Yeah. You mean an Pokemon is determined the moment they are born? If the first time you open your eyes within the city walls, you never have a chance to join the holy city. Don't forget, the Grand Hair will save this city contain outlanders. You do not undermine my gratitude for the hero. Warrior Mende is the crown prince of custom criminals, and the warrior Brandon is a destined developer. The combination they have made to Okema, not even 10 of 1,000 can damn gunning. It may seem that little words are true, but it is nothing but a straw man argument that has attached disenfranchised stares from onlooker. Everyone knows the holy city resources are limited. They can't be expanded unnecessarily. So if we give our wealth to Outlander, they will surely impact the living standard of our citizens. In a war against the black tide, mercy is a useless quality. To safeguard our life, we must not show mercy to Sorcery and his Outlander friend. Are you not afraid of an Outlander revolt? Give him a little taste of destruction. Oh, what the fuck does that? You know what? I just wanna see. You smile curly a little, like a vicious beast seizing up a lamb. He readily shuddered before your oppressive intent. What are you doing? This isn't an arena. Everyone dies sooner or later. This city will inevitably fall as well. I have seen similar outcome too many times. Supply can't be taken with you when you're dead. Why shouldn't we seize the present and share them with whoever we came? With those words, not just delivered, but the average of everyone present incredibly twisted. The temple will probably not be challenged, but it definitely won't be favored by any either. Grey Hero, we are only allies. You crossed the line. Nah, I'm still good. As the final syllabus dropped, Elder Atro stretched out his hand and held his subsequent elaboration. Did recall the exchange that had just happened, favor still pulsing through them. Before realizing it, you replaced Valentin as the defender of the day and granted more support. Well, the discussion has concluded. Everyone, please cast your vote. Before I conclude, may I add a few words? Is that Agalia from the Krasnos as Agalia? Hello, Elder Gretro. I think I might have to be lonely. Agalia appearance per the speculation once more. Few civil cases can catch the attention of Krasnos as. Everyone earlier discussion have conveyed to me through the golden thread riding the wind. At such a critical time, instead of arguing whether the whole in the government are right or wrong, perhaps we should consider how we should mend them instead. Failing to punish sorcery, it will be unjust to people and the law. But if punishment is too harsh, it will cause the city to seen as cold and critical. This is literally what I said. Therefore, to strike a fair balance between the best choice is assign to community service. I have also some good ideas. Following, I thought I would like to offer a compromise. To the citizen. so that he shall be exempt from imprisonment. As an he was assigned to work at a refuge shelter as a form of exile. Actually, he will have to personally bear the cost of rationing the medical supply. This is all three answers at once. You lying game of a gun. To some citizens, expungement might be such punishment might be more than spending time in prison. So there is no need to worry about other following suit. This is all I have to add. Everyone, please begin voting. Please hold, Lady Agate. I still have a question. How do you intend to deal with a bunch of outlander? The faint smile crosses Agalea's face, as if she has been anticipating this question all along. The fate of the outlander does not lie with me nor the council of elders, but with the citizen. If you support them, offer a helping hand. If you oppose them, speak directly. Even if you are not connected by the golden thread, especially one in mind shouldn't be that hard. Just like this old one, his stand is clear. His action has indeed made an impact. Some have benefited, while others has faced punishment. If every citizen was like him, with a clash of wisdom and will, a clear path will emerge. Now, it's time to declare your stance. Please continue, Elder Etrop. Finally, 60% of the vote support Sotri exile. The guy saw the old man away. Both he and his student quickly pack up his belongings and leave the holy city. The city of the desert start to chatter. The people digested what just happened. In what direction should the city head towards? No one answer. But at least it will head towards tomorrow. Did I? What? Did I fucked up? Wait, did I actually? Wait, did I actually cause them to die or something? No, exile. Oh no, exile means they do what Agale said. Okay. Because in my mind, exile mean like imprisonment and like sentencing. I'm like, some might say, it's like they say it's like sometimes exile some more than not. What's the quest called? Where might a comfy, warm cabin be? HSR. Where to shall we go? Fuck, it isn't. Hold on, I know where can I find. It's called YouTube. I don't know what kind of, whether or not I actually did it bad. I know there's probably other ending from what they say, but how much ending? Is there like no fucking, is there actually no answer? They actually don't tell you what happened. Am I crazy? I think my one is on the positive side. I, I cannot tell. I cannot tell. I assume it is. Maybe, hopefully. I beg. I hope. Okay, but in terms of the quest itself, okay, I feel like I understand what they're trying to do. They have a long, winding build-up speech of building this character of being the I'm just gonna call it the Robin Hood style, and of taking the rich and giving the poor. Well, not necessarily are forcing you to take the rich. You just take what's available that seem to be not used and just give it to the poor. I guess that is what exactly how taking the rich and give it to the poor means. In terms of consequences, I really like the subtle consequences. It actually makes it now that every single thing you do, you need to be wary. No more goofing about. No more fucking about. I guess they already showcased in the main quest in 3.0, but still, it's kind of insane. There's like, oh fuck me not doing anything at the start. Like, I wasn't not being like, I'm doing it for funsy. The start, the reason why I don't interrupt because, again, right, you just come in, you notice a scene, and you shouldn't just jump right into it without knowing what's happened, right? You have to see the whole cost outcome first. There is a bit of me obviously very intriguing of how would this resolve if I didn't interrupt. If it were to seem to be engaged in a fight, I will presume that I'll automatically jump in. Obviously they're trying to teach a very important lesson. Whether that lesson is conveyed, I think it make me have a discussion to myself. I like quests. You know what? I like quests when they make me have like discussion, right? Have a moral dilemma, essentially. I like it. Even though I'm not very well versed in this kind of dilemma, I'm understand enough to actually have to ponder about like actually not just one-sided, which is always viewed, right? But damn, I just have to say it is just the convey of this through just text dialogue is so goddamn. Oh, I blanked out the halfway through. I think you can tell that I was like half asleep because I was like not reading, or I read like one line per 2 seconds. Because holy shit, the middle part was like horrendous to experience. But the beginning and ending part was nice. I like the especially the ending part where everything blend and end up together. I'm always the ender guy, right? I think I say this to March 7 before that I always like to see the conclusion of an ending. And I there's nothing wrong with that. You know what? How about you? What think you, Agalia? I guess perhaps you are more suited in the debate in the debate arena than I imagine. But the reason in such debate has its risk. Public opinion is an open flame. No one can predict where it will be directed. What happened to the outlander at the abyss? The guard of the Holy City has got all the outlander who will be found. Of course, they will not be brought within the city wall, but to a shelter. This is the greatest mercy I can offer. What's the situation of our institution? Oh, I thought I expressed it clearly in court. Though some work cannot be exposed in the light of day. The resources of the Holy City are limited. The truth cannot be changed by our attitude. Okima can't help everyone. As long as the threat of the black tide exists for another day, this strategy will not see its hands, which have to hunt down all the conflict. And you're just here having a time. Ooh, a note. You guys just phase in and out. Okay. Good quest. It's like a 8.5 out of 10, I guess. I don't know, 8 lah. I like the ending very much. The consequences, great. A bit ambiguous of what the fuck happened at the end. but I like the whole moral story. Wish they convey it better, or like have a different method of conversation other than just text dialogue on text dialogue of text dialogue. But yeah, I like it. So thanks so much for coming by. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow.